Hello, welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and my website at macjacksonjr.com. That's macjacksonjr.com. We're also on YouTube as well, so you can see some of our videos here on YouTube and some of our posts that we'll be doing. Definitely go to our posts, give us thumbs up and likes. We would definitely appreciate that. And subscribe to our YouTube channel to be involved in what's going on in cybersecurity. Today in our Business Spotlight segment, I have a guest here that I'm glad to have on our show. And our guest today is Quincy Harris. How you doing, Quincy?
Doing fantastic. How you doing, Matt?
Very good. Quincy is from Network West Technology Consulting. We're talking solar, folks, solar panels. And Quincy has all the information about solar. He's going to educate us and educate you folks on about solar power and how important it is and what you can do to be a part of it. Welcome.
Thank you very much. First of all, it's great to be in Vegas. Vegas has 330 days of sun per year.
Wow.
Third highest in the country.
That's very good.
We're third. Phoenix is number 2, and Palm Springs is number 1.
Really?
So we're in the
Palm
top
Springs.
5 in the country.
Interesting.
So the question is, why does everyone have solar panels, right?
Right.
So let me just give you a little bit of a history. So going back to 2011, 2012, there were about 500 homes per month getting solar.
Mm-hmm.
There were about 52 to 60 solar companies, solar firms. The market was doing so well until NV Energy and the PUC said, you're doing too well.
Aha.
Okay, so let's make some changes. Changes were made, and it turned out that it really hurt the industry tremendously.
Sure.
A lot of solar companies left. Now, but in July of this year, AB 405, Assembly Bill 405, solar is back. And I want all your viewers to understand it's back. It's back to the pre-heyday of solar.
Nice.
Okay, with AB 405. Now, what do? We are a technology consulting firm, a solar brokerage firm.
Mm-hmm.
So that means is we get 3 or multiple fully vetted contractors, solar contractors, and we shop for those contractors for the customer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like the Lending Tree model, just like the Progressive model, and the customer makes the choice. That is our model, a solar brokerage firm. We're the only one in the state, and we're going to expand in multiple markets very shortly.
Very good. Very
Yes.
good. Very good. So, let's talk about solar again for the people who are not familiar with it. They see these mirrors on the houses of people. I've gotten emails from people that tell me, ask me questions like, so what is it that makes solar better than going through NV Energy?
Absolutely. So these are the benefits of going solar. First of all, let's talk about the economics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the economics are very good. If you buy a solar system, the payback is about 6 years if you pay cash. Or if you choose to finance the system, there are finance plans where you can have 100% financing.
Right.
And the idea is to get your actual monthly cost lower than what your average power bill is.
Okay.
So there's a very good value proposition there.
Mm-hmm.
The other value proposition is the federal tax credit. You get a 30% federal tax credit,
30%, folks. A lot.
which will go through 2020.
Wow.
Okay. The other thing that you get,
I'm sorry, one more, is that annual? 30% a year or 30% total?
30% one time.
Okay.
30% one time. Just want to make sure that's clear,
Okay.
right? But that's a chunk of money.
That is. That's a lot.
chunk of money.
Mhm.
So if you're talking a $30,000 solar system,
Right.
you got a $9,000 tax credit, which
Wow.
is very, very good.
Yes, that is very good.
In addition to that, NV Energy
Mhm.
just raised the rebate rate from 14 cents per watt to 22 to 24 cents per watt. Now, what does that mean?
Interesting.
What that means is NV Energy has an incentive to provide this rebate to customers to incentivize the market.
Okay.
That's the state incentive for getting a solar system. The federal government has a 30% federal tax credit to incentivize the market. Those are tax incentives and rebate incentives from the state utility as well as from the federal government.
I see.
And when you do an offset of that price point, it turns out that when you factor all the numbers in, it turns out that you will not have a solar system, and I want everyone to listen to this very carefully. You factor in the numbers, you factor in the financing, you will not have a power bill for an entire year. I'm saying 0, because what happens is NV Energy sends you a rebate within 60 days. That check, which is an average $1,000, it could be $2,000 or more, that goes into your checking account. If you're making a payment from a lender of X number of dollars per month, that $2,000 offsets what you're paying to that lender for a year. And also, we're offsetting your power bill 100% with solar panels. So it's a very, very good value proposition.
Incredible.
And I live the movie because I have solar panels on my own house. And I'm also proud to say that this past summer, the highest power bill I got was $17.
$17, folks. And we've had over 120 degrees here in Las Vegas during the summer. His power bill was $17. That is amazing.
And my bill before that was 46 cents. Actual power bill in Las Vegas in the Mojave Desert. Hello.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yes.
So the average cost for one of these installations would be about, what do you think?
Yes. The average cost of a solar system is about $20,000 to $25,000.
$25,000, okay.
So the value is it adds value to your home.
Okay.
Okay. If you're in the home in our market about 4 years
Okay.
for the payback.
Okay, so at least 4 years.
At least
living
4
there.
years.
Okay.
You get about 75 cents on the dollar, which is a good value proposition versus
True.
a pool and other things for your home.
True.
So the value proposition is there. And also you're really helping the environment because global warming is real.
Yes,
Let's save the planet.
that's right.
So if you look at the economics
Mhm.
and you look at saving the planet,
Yeah.
it's a win-win.
That's true.
Now, you have to be a homeowner,
Yes.
okay? And you could have a new home. Now, some people say, well, if I have a new home, how do I know what the power bill is going to be? I have no idea if I move into a new home or if I buy a brand new home, right?
Mm-hmm.
NV Energy has an answer for that.
Yes.
They have a formula.
Yes, they do.
Okay, it's $2.80 per watt times the square footage.
footage, yep.
Okay, once that is factored in, then you can figure out the complete offset of the solar system.
Interesting. That is very, very nice. Very,
Yes.
Very nice. So you're saying about $25,000. Can it be in any home, or does it have to be brand new? Are there certain homes that wouldn't qualify to have this installation?
Very, very good question. Single-family homes qualify.
Mm-hmm.
Townhomes qualify.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I'm in a townhome, and I have solar panels.
Oh.
Condos do not qualify.
Qualify.
And the reason some townhomes do and some don't
Mhm.
is that if you have a common roof that is shared with other
Mhm.
tenants, then it doesn't qualify. Apartments only qualify if you're offsetting the cost of common area utilities like the lighting,
I see.
clubhouse, the pool area, stuff like that. Otherwise, that's the only offset that you can get for common areas for apartments.
Interesting.
And that's typically how that works.
Okay. Wow, that sounds really good. So tell us, where do you see the future of this going? Do you see that eventually it will be spreading throughout Las Vegas, or is there rules and regulations stopping it, or what do you think?
I do. I see that solar being back. I do see a proliferation of solar panels being deployed throughout the community, throughout the state. People are becoming more cognizant of it again because they were confused
Sure.
in prior years regarding solar panels. And it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
It really does.
And it's just part of our technology play, right? It's part of what we do. So in my home, I have solar panels. I have Alexa, which is great, okay?
I'll have Alexa, yes.
And I have an African gray that talks to Alexa
Oh, nice.
every morning for hours.
That's incredible.
So the technology push,
Yes.
the fact that we have personal devices like smart cell phones,
Yes.
we have home automation,
Yes.
we have solar panels, so that those are all growth markets.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about that in our next segment with you here. I'm going to have you stay over for a second segment with Quincy here. Amazing information. But real quickly, why don't you give your email address out, how people can get a hold of you?
Sure. networkswest@gmail.com is my email address.
Very good.
Networks with an S.
Very good. We'll be right back after these messages.